But the people next door to them on the hill in 1985, this is the hill, 1985.
The hill's still cracking.
Sold weed. And I became friends with him. He was like 22. He looked like Cousin It. And she was like 48. Just fucked to death. An old hippie chick that smelled. It was a nightmare. But they were the sweetest people in the world. And I met this Vietnam vet over there. I didn't know he was a Vietnam vet. We started hooking up in the afternoons. He was a little older than I was, 10 years older than me. I never knew he was a Vietnam vet, Brendan Schaub. And we would hang out and smoke. He would make me laugh my ass off. Yeah. One day, we were crossing the Fox Theater, and there's a bodega there. Roses. Is that it? Roses?
I think, man.
And they make chicken. They used to, in those days, they used to make rotisserie chicken. This is way before Boston Market and everybody else. They were known for rotisserie chicken. So I go, Fred, Ed, you want to go up there and get a chicken? He goes, yeah, come on, let's go. We split a chicken. We're sitting right in front of Rose, summer of 85, and there's a kid on top of the Fox Theater. We're both stoned to the gills. And he's up there going, fuck yous all. You know, because a lot of anti-society kids go to Boulder.
For sure.
They get rich parents that send them there, and then they go there and they start talking those big words about humanitarian, totalitarian
freedom
government.
Of speech, all that
shit. They go crazy in Boulder.
Wearing tie-dye and
They go crazy in Boulder.
Sandals.
It's August of 85. This kid's up there yelling and screaming off the top of his lungs. And again, it's Boulder, so people are surrounding him. And they're going, please don't jump.
Oh, really?
Please don't. And the cops get there, and the cops are yelling at him. And me and Ed are sitting there eating our chicken like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. And after because the kid was yelling when we walked in. When we walked into the chicken place, that kid was already yelling. So by the time we walked out, there was a circle, and people were coming out going, we just called the police. Please let them talk to you. And right there, I kept eating. Ed kept eating. And once the cops got there, we're like 12 minutes in, and we're eating the salad, and we got a Dr. Brown's original soda. I'm from New York City, dog. So when I saw Dr. Brown's, my black cherry soda, are you fucking crazy? I couldn't wait to get back to Colorado to get my hand on Dr. Brown's black cherry. And then there was no diet then. There was nothing. You got sugar in that fucking can.
So delicious.
Oh, my God. They didn't have Doc Brown's in New York. They had soda, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
So I couldn't wait to get back to Colorado. And I fucking grabbed I'm out there drinking my Doc Brown's with Ed. And I can see Ed is getting madder by the minute. Like they're fucking up his whole train of thought. He's trying to tell me stories about weightlifting and shit. And finally he goes, hey, you fucking faggot. If you're gonna fucking jump, you fuck.
And you're all, goddamn, man.
And 100 people. I didn't say nothing. Ed was my dog. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get you back. I was howling. I was howling.
Yeah.
I knew Ed, bro, for maybe 5 or 6 years before I knew.
He's a Vietnam vet?
No. That he was a trained assassin.
Goddamn.
Like, that's what half of Boulder's filled with, and people don't know it.
Hippies and assassins?
Huh?
It's either hippies or assassins?
He would be.
Sounds like a video game.
No, that's what
Hippies
happened.
and assassins?
There was 2 of them. There was one guy that used to play the bongos on Pearl Street. That was his buddy. Had Agent Orange on his face.
Goddamn.
He had like a blue medal on. He was telling me, he goes, this guy's got, like fucking, he went to lunch with Nixon. Like Nixon lit his cigarettes and shit. This guy,
PTSD now? Let's get all weird.
This is 85. They're walking. They would go to the vet center. Like my friend Ed would go to the vet place, and they would give him medication. They would give him money. Ed had a nice little apartment. But I knew that Ed was a Vietnam vet. But for some reason, I thought he was a medic. And one day I went to his house. Oh, my God. He had everything, dog. This guy had everything. Like Purple Heart.
We never talked about it.
No.
Yeah.
No. You know, there was a picture of him with a bayonet, like 3 Vietnamese guys. Like, this guy did not fuck around. I go, Ed, what did you do? And, bro, we got an 8-ball one night. He just started breaking it down. Like, by 3, he was crying.
Damn.
He was like, I was 19. I didn't know what I was doing.
Some serious shit.
Yeah, they dropped us off and said, kill. They took us, and And he was telling me how they would pick him back up for 3 months and then retrain him, and he'd go back out there.
That's how it goes.
And he goes, 12 of us would go out and 6 of us would come back. 12 of us would go out and 4 of us would come back. And he just started laying stories on me. So I had beefs in Boulder. I started having beefs. And I would go, Ed, what do I do? And he would go, let me think. Ed had a solution to everything.
He's been through something.
And he wasn't going to shoot you.
Yeah.
He didn't believe in shooting people. He wanted to blow you up or light you on fire or fucking take you to Chautauqua,
Goddamn.
tie you to a tree and put maple syrup on you and let the bears get you.
Rather have the gun.
I go, did you ever get let to do that with people? Because I did it about 4 times. It takes about a day and a half for a bear to eat you.
Goddamn.
He goes, the only thing they don't eat is through your elbow and through something. I'm like, oh my God.
Savage.
Didn't know they were. That's why Boulder always had a very weird. Now I don't know what Boulder is.
Me, I
Who the
haven't been
fuck
back in
knows
forever.
What the fuck Boulder is?
haven't been forever.
I'm talking about from when I was there from '80, and I've spoken to Joe about this. That when I lived in Aspen, I knew 3 people up there. I knew one guy, dog. He was so high up in the government that they were picking him up in a helicopter. They didn't even have time for him to go to Aspen Airport.